Let's go in deep. Let's go in deep with Indy. She always authentic. Listen to this episode, you will be replenished. It's free to subscribe, but you have to pay attention. They tried to count her out, but she beat the statistics. Conversation for the soul, you hear it in your spirit. Her presence always felt, cause by God she was gifted. She feeds you the truth with the recipe of wisdom. Them hard conversations, she just make it sound simple. Get tapped in with the goddess with serenity power. She blossom with the earth, she a perfect lotus flower. Standing on the square, never fold like a coward. Food for your thought, for your mind to devour. Never losing hope when you have God as your master.
Welcome back to another episode of InDeep with Indy. I'm your host, Indy, aka Indy the Goddess. That means if you don't know who I am and you see me out, just say, "What's up, Goddess?" and I'll speak. Today's guest is a man whose journey has been built on consistency, passion, faith, and purpose. Born between the grit of Chicago and the soul of Mississippi, he found his voice through music and spent decades sharpening it. He has shared stages with legends, released more than 40 projects, earned industry recognition, and built a name respected throughout the South. But beyond the artist, beyond the producer, beyond the accolades, is a husband, a father, a son, and a man navigating grief, growth, faith, and self-discovery in real time. Today, we're not just talking about the music. We're talking about the man behind it. Welcome to InDeep with Indy, JDolla.
Man, appreciate you for having me. I gotta clip that. That was too good.
You gonna clip? Everybody always want to clip my
Made
introduction.
me sound wonderful.
Didn't I? It's a talent. It's a talent. I tell
like
you
that. I
that
appreciate
much.
you for having me,
You
for
know,
real though.
no, thank you. Long time coming, and I'm glad that you are here.
Oh yeah.
I am ready to know about you and who you are
Here we go.
outside of your music.
All right.
You're a great artist, though.
Thank you. I
So,
appreciate that.
You know, if y'all don't know who he is, make sure you look him up. We're going to give his, what do you call
The
it?
links and the handles.
The handles. We're going to give his handles at the very end.
Yeah.
So, let's start with the boy before the music.
Okay.
So when I say the boy, I mean the child.
All right.
No disrespect. Cause
No,
I
I
know.
got you.
Okay, cool. So when you think about Jerome, before the stages, before the music, before anybody knew your name, who was that little boy and what was he craving most from the world?
Oh man. Just like any other little boy before the tank did this come. I was just an innocent kid, man. Trying to find his way, looking for that embrace. You know, we always trying to find our way along the journey. That's exactly who I've always been, man. Bright-eyed, mannerable, respectful, observative. I used to be quiet. I figured out when I was quiet that I was actually absorbing a lot.
Right.
I ain't quiet no more. But as a child, that's what I say I was. Just innocent, man. Happy, go lucky. I was naive because we was poor and I didn't know it because we had so much love in the house. You know what I'm saying?
So you wasn't poor then?
Well, you know, by those times, no.
Financially,
I'm
you was
speaking
poor.
on, you know what I mean.
I'm deep. Hey, you on InDeep with Indy.
Yeah,
JDolla,
but that's who I was, man. West side of Chicago, growing up, 2 older sisters, 2 younger brothers.
So you the middle child.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
I think we all got the same job, so I don't know.
Okay.
We all there for each other, you know. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting just because, you know, I got to see both sides of it, you know what I'm saying? So my younger brothers, that's when mama stopped, she kind of stopped whooping so much. So they
They didn't get the whooping.
So you gonna let them do that? And my older sisters was where I was learning how to move from. So you know how that goes.
Yeah.
And I showed them how to move. So, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
how it
know.
go.
You sound like my son, because I had him when I was 18. I was a baby having a baby, you know, still learning. So he used to get towed up, okay?
Ooh-wee.
Towed up. Like, I'm talking, come out the shower, I'm waiting on you. You ain't got no towel, no nothing. What's
God
up?
bless you, young brother. Man.
So now that I don't do that to his sister,
He looking like, what happened?
Yeah, like, oh, for real?
We growing and learning together, man.
Yeah.
We trying different tactics to see what's gonna work. Yeah.
His brother, he got a little bit of it, just a little bit. But then his sister, like, I try to give so much, but he be like, all right, when mama snap, it's over with. So, yeah, I feel that. So, the quiet, I always feel like the quiet allows you to see everyone else, understand them. Because when you're quiet, then, you know, people talk more. You hear more. You're more aware. You're intaking more. You're more observant. But also, quietness can be out of fear. It can be out of not understanding. It can be out of trying to hide something because you can't speak on it. It can be a lot of things. So what was that quiet for you?
Just one at that time. I don't even know because, you know, it wasn't nobody telling me, hey, be quiet. You know, nothing like that. It was just, you know, you don't really have much to say until you got something to say. So the more I saw, the more vocal I became. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. So you were shaped by Chicago, Mississippi, church, sports, family, and community.
Yeah.
Looking back, what values were planted in you during those early years that still guide the man you are today?
Passion, consistency, loyalty, steadfastness, long suffering. You just got to understand that everything ain't overnight. The ups and downs, navigating through the good and the bad, learning how to deal with things, learn how to deal with things when they don't go your way. Learn how to be a part of a team because, you know, you're not always the front man. Sometimes you got to be the help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all of those different things kind of just, they attribute to the overall, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, yeah. Playing sports, you learn that from your coaches about how to not only be a good player, but be a good man. I had my college coach was real big on that. He was really shaping us to be better men, but then better players.
Right.
When I look back on that, he used to say this thing where like your talents will bring you before great men. I didn't know what that meant and what that meant in that time. But as I kept on through my journey, and I seen the path that's been, you know what I'm saying, before, I'm like, okay, I see what Coach meant by that.
So say that one more time and tell me what you feel he meant by it.
Your talents will bring you before great men. Anybody who's ever been in a room where you feel like there was more success than you, you were supposed to be there. But you had to do some work to get there.
Right.
That's basically what that was.
I feel like any room that I walk in, if I'm the smartest person, I'm not supposed to be there.
You hear a lot of the smarter people say that. They don't want to be the richest person in the room. They don't want to be the smartest person in the room because you've already hit the ceiling if that's the case.
Yep.
But anytime you put yourself in a position to learn and grow more, you on to something.
You on to something.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. If I can't learn from you or the people in the room, it's like, I don't need to be in this room. It's time for me to step away.
Yeah, because maybe I could sprinkle something before I leave. I try to make it mean something.
That should too. Of course, there is some rooms that I walk in.
Leave some love everywhere you go.
You are the teacher, but then the teacher also know when to be the student.
Yeah.
And the master also know when to become a teacher and a student.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. So
I agree.
Just wearing all those hats. I like what your coach said, and I like how you implement it now in life.
Shout out Coach Fields, man. That's my college coach.
Okay, Coach Phil.
Fierce.
Like
fear, yeah.
Coach okay.
Fields. Yeah, Fierce.
Oh, he was hard, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, but he was the best, man. I love Coach.
What did you do in college? Like, what type of sport?
Basketball?
Yeah. Okay. Did you say that already?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. I was like, darn, did he say that?
Yeah, we played basketball.
Okay, cool. What position?
Shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
I had a nice jump shot. I had a scholarship for a jump shot.
That's what's up. I know that's right.
Mama didn't have to worry about that. Yeah.
Tell my son something.
Hey, get him out there. You'll see what he like.
He confused himself. But this ain't about him. This is about you.
That's good.
Right? So we're going to go into the making of an artist. Music became your language, but before it became your career. It was let me reread that, my bad.
Okay.
Music became your language, but before it became your career, what was it? Healing, expressing, or helping you survive that words alone couldn't?
It was expression. Looking back at it, because I didn't have no expectations. It was naturally something that I love to do for real. Like, I just naturally like writing, for one. Like the actual act of pen to paper. I always liked that, writing poems and haikus and stuff like that. So I was drawn to wordplay and completing thoughts and projects. Like, I always just loved to feel a sheet of paper. So to me, it was just always expression and fun. Yeah, it still is. I don't put no pressure on it.
And that's when the music is good, when there is no expectation, there is no pressure. It's just you expressing yourself and having fun. Some people use music as therapy. So using that as your therapeutic session versus watching your numbers and watching who's following you and who's not, and
I never got
all
into
of these
that.
things. So that's the biggest thing. I think that's with anything, though, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't never want to lose sight of what you started doing it for. The reasons, it won't be the same after that.
It won't. Like with my podcast, it's like if I watch my numbers, then there's people that need my platform that won't get it because it's like, oh, who am I reaching? I want to reach this. No, I'm reaching who I'm supposed to at this moment. And as I grow, I'm going to reach more and more and more. But right now, this is healing.
Yes.
And
I don't care what the numbers are. Who's to say that they aren't good?
Right.
Who are we comparing ourselves to?
That's the truth.
What were your numbers yesterday? Where are they today? I don't care if it's one more.
Yeah.
We up.
We up. Comparison is the thief of all joy, because a lot of times we are comparing to something that's not even real.
It's not even for us.
It ain't for us.
Yeah.
And it's not real.
Yeah.
Numbers sometimes ain't real, y'all. You can buy numbers.
That's a fact.
You can buy numbers.
You be in the industry long enough, you learn.
Yeah, you do. I like that. So expression. So you're good at expressing yourself. So, with music, it can be healing. Have you ever used music for healing? Have you ever used it to help you survive some circumstance that you just couldn't find a way to, so you felt like you couldn't survive it and you just had to go deep in the dark place and start writing?
If so, it was subconsciously, because I never stopped making music since I started. But I've tried to channel energy through music, like if I experience something like that. Whether it be something serious or whether it be something just a fun experience, to get it off into music. Definitely.
So you've been healing yourself and not even noticing it, because you seem like even your energy, because I'm an energetic person, it's like really calm, it's really healed. It's like, no.
Yeah, that's right now in this hour. It could change.
It could change. Oh, okay. I like the honesty.
Yeah.
Look, I like the honesty.
Yeah,
like, no, it's just right now. You got me at a good time.
It's Saturday at noon, just chilling. I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, okay. I feel it. Cause I'm about to say, like, a lot of times if you're just doing something consistently without holding in those different emotions, those uncomfortable emotions, you're getting it out and you're literally healing yourself. So you're not harvesting things that a lot of people may harvest, which then starts to turn into wounds and opening up that wound even more because you're just packing it with bacteria.
I was just thankful to even have that outlet, because like I said, I didn't even know if it was subconscious. But it always comes out in the music for sure when you're being truthful.
Yeah. That's the truth. That's how it is with poetry.
Yeah.
So I feel it. I didn't even know you wrote poetry.
When I was young, like, that was just a thing that I did. Like,
and you turned it into music.
Yeah, and I figured out that it's similar.
Yeah.
It's real similar.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. You released over 45 projects and stayed committed to your craft for years. What kept you creating during seasons when recognition, money, and validation wasn't guaranteed?
I was always trying to get better at something personally. I would write a whole song just to practice on a mix. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really thinking about the song. I'm trying to get better at mixing. So let me just do a whole song right now. And so I'm practicing on mixing doing that, though. Everything is exercise and they go hand in hand. That's just how I always approached it. I never put too much thought into trying to get too much out of one part of it.
Right.
It's all inclusive to me.
Right.
So I'm sharpening all the skills at like simultaneously.
That's
I'll be
dope.
working on 3 or 4 projects simultaneously sometimes.
And you do all of your producing, or do you go outside of you to?
I used to make the beats. That started to be so time consuming to me. So I just started
You
to
had to
be
delegate
selective.
it.
Yeah, I just go and find producers I like. I lease beats from them, or I have personal producers that just load me up, and I get to go and have my way.
And then you engineer your music.
Yeah, definitely.
So all of it.
All of that, yeah.
You don't let nobody touch your mixing and mastering.
Unless I have to go to another studio, like if I go to my guy Chris, or if I go and do a verse with my guy Flu or somebody like that, or if I just go and do a feature as an away game or something like that, if whoever studio I'm in, you know what I'm saying? Again, but 95% of all the stuff I've done it myself.
I like that. And I like that you just kept doing it and instead of using the validation or money, because a lot of people use money as validation. A lot of people use recognition as validation, that you're doing something within your purpose. But instead of doing that, you literally was like, no, you figured out your weaknesses and you use your strengths to help strengthen your weaknesses. And that's something that a lot of people don't do. So, your strength was writing.
It's nice to be paid and it's nice to be recognized, but you gotta really have a passion for it, man.
Yeah.
Or you fly by night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For real.
I agree. Okay. So we're gonna get into loss. Well, we're still on the music, but no.
Everything go hand in hand.
Oh, yeah, it does. I'm over here like, hold on. Okay. Okay, so that's what it is. It's loss, grief, and transformation. So losing your mother changed your life forever. What is something grief taught you about yourself that you don't think you would have learned any other way?
We all got an expiration date, and I think a lot of us take time for granted because I wasn't worried about Mom's soul at all. It was just the selfishness of having her presence here, you know. But she's no longer suffering, so that part of it is the highlight. But that's a tough one, always, for any loss of that magnitude. You never really get over it. You just try to find ways to grow through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just been using it as that, because I know her expectations for all of us.
Yeah.
So I just been trying my best to just keep going over the hump even harder to make sure I do what's pleasing in her and God's sight, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's all we got left now, you know. She already made her transition, so I got to do my part before it's my turn.
Right.
And the legacy that I got to leave the same way she left for us, I got to think about that now.
And you said you know her expectations. What do you feel like her expectations
Mom
is?
always wanted us to be the people that people need. That's the best way I could put it. Because I come from a household where you can go to my house right now and get you something to eat. For real. I'm serious. You could go to my crib right now and get you something to eat. If somebody was with you, they could eat too. This is the type of love that we came up around. Yeah. We never had nothing, so whatever we got is yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the background I come up off of. So her expectation was just always for us to be good people, solid people, loving people, God-fearing people.
I like that.
That was mom's.
Be the people that people need. Always be the people that people need.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's like that can sometimes be a burden on you, or I'm not gonna say a burden, but it can kind of.
It could be heavy.
Yeah, real heavy.
Yeah, but those callings are given to certain people, and you can handle it or you can't. You can accept it or you can't. You know what I mean? I've chosen to embrace it and turn up on it and get better daily. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't never always get it right, but you can do better from the last time. So yeah.
That's what's up. I like that. And I like how you are carrying that legacy, that expectation, but walking in that purpose.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's your purpose, or do you just feel like that's an expectation that you're living up to?
What purpose? What do you mean?
Be the person that people always need.
I want to be that light for whoever can see it.
Yeah.
Maybe if I'm leading in a way that'll inspire somebody else to be like, man, I could try to do that.
Yeah.
Try to do a little better in this space. Because I do it all the time with what I see. When I see something that's righteous and I feel like I can straighten up on that, yeah, I don't turn no blind eye to it. I look at that and say, okay, I can do that. Do that a little better myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So when someone loses a parent, there's often a version of themselves that die too. What part of Jerome left when your mother passed, and what part of you was born after?
I think the kid died. Because your mom is the only one that'll see you in that light. After that, it's a wrap. You better get it together, young man. You better be righteous. You better handle your business, because it ain't no whole lot of grace and mercy on the other side of the table. You better be getting it right. Mama give you a little grace. It's gonna be all right, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, it's man time now. Yeah. It's man time now.
So the kid died.
Yeah. Yep. Let me say that louder. Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel like you need that part of you back
Moments
to have
come.
balance?
Moments come and go, but it's all emotion.
Yeah.
It's all emotion. You can't fight it, and there's nothing wrong with it. And it's an understanding that the child and the parent gonna always have. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually or physically.
Right.
That connection is still there. Yeah. So
that's a huge that's some symbolism for you, because it's like when your mom goes, the child never leaves its mom's side.
it's the only time that you ever feel like you are a child again, when you're around your parents.
So you are sitting here holding your mom's hand as she transitions. The kid transitioned too.
Yeah, in a sense.
That's deep. Okay. So, what part of you was born afterwards? The man?
The man journey started you would think that you are one thing until there's something else to happen. You would figure it out that you're like, no, that wasn't what I thought it was. Now this is it.
Yeah.
We here now. That's exactly what it was for me. It is.
What is your definition of man? Should I be I know that's a vague question, but
No, I think I get it. Accountable, responsible, never perfect, but always trying, available, and just willing to learn more, open to that, not knowing it all, but willing to, and being vocal about that. I don't know it all. I can tell you what I know. I can show you what I know. Anything else that come along, I'm picking it up. I'm still adding on to. And just that day-to-day want to be better. That's what a man should be, I think. Because it's a lot to carry. It's a lot of responsibilities. It's a whole lot that you really can't cry about.
Right.
Publicly. As a man, you got to have it together in some sense. So, and I'm not totally upholding that. I'm just speaking on the truth of the matter.
Right.
But as a man, yeah, all of those things I said, you got to be stepping into that.
You got to speak to the men who, because it's just now realizing it's still June, Men's Mental Health Month.
Yeah. Okay.
And you stated that you, as a man, it's a lot of things that you can't cry about publicly. And
you could, but who cares?
Right. And that's the problem. I feel like, as a woman, that's the problem. Especially with our black men.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You all have to have on this hard shell. And the reason why I asked you your definition of a man is because when we think about what society put protector, provider,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
head
Having to have
of
it all
household,
together. Yeah.
you know, leadership,
Yeah.
those things. And it's like, then the women that that have been raised in certain generations, I don't know about mine, because I think because there's still some women in my generation it is, that they'll look at you and they feel like when they look at provider, it's 100%, right? And it's like, but what happens when you have carried too much because you already have this heaviness on your shoulders, the expectations of your mom, your own expectations, the expectations of your wife, the expectations of your kids, the expectations of your job, the expectations of your followers. That may be small, that follower may be a small percent, but that's a big old pie, right? And you just carrying all of that.
Yeah.
So what happens on your mental days? And that's just speaking for all men, because that's when all this stuff starts to happen mentally, like the men can't speak, so now they're outraged, and you see it in rage, and people don't even notice that the rage of a man is not...
That was built up. That
it
didn't
was
happen
built
in that
up.
moment.
It didn't happen in that
Yeah,
moment.
it didn't happen in that moment.
And that's because there is no one that actually cares.
Yeah.
So because I care, I want you to speak to that, like the mental health of men.
Well, it's important to have some type of circle, somebody that you can have a conversation with without condemnation or conviction, that'll hear you out, that can give you insight, someone with some wisdom too. Like you don't want to just talk to somebody that can't really give you any direction. And not to say that I take on all of those pressures on my own, because it's good when you got a partner like I got, you know what I'm saying, a partner. So if it gets too heavy, I can sit the book bag down.
And she can
She ain't even got to pick it up. She can just come sit beside me after I sit it down. You know what I'm saying? Boy, she might want to pick it up.
Yeah.
She got that option, but to have that luxury, it helps a lot.
It does.
Yeah, it helps
and
a lot.
That's one thing, like a lot of men have to understand, that, having a good partner, like you said, having a good woman by your side.
Yes.
The most successful men
They
have
do.
a strong
backbone.
woman back behind them.
That's a fact.
And that's something that a lot of men don't understand. And that's a luxury in life.
I don't take it for granted.
You shouldn't. And I love that you have that, because that's the women that are needed, the ones who are willing to pick up that book bag, or even unzip that book bag and figure out
any type
what
of relief
she can carry, or what she can take from you.
I had to get better at that too. I wasn't always the easiest in that way,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know. So much.
Yeah, you had to learn.
Yeah,
you had to
I had
learn.
to learn how to be a better partner.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's a lot to. It's a day-to-day journey. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's a lot. Just a day-to-day journey, and you got to be intentional.
You do got to be intentional, and that's something that's all tied into the men's mental health, because I speak to our Black men, because I am a melanated woman, right?
Yeah.
So I'm speaking to our Black men. The fact of the matter is, for years upon years, for hundreds of years, you all have this trauma that's built up. Haven't had the right person in front of you to teach you how to be a man, or how to be a good partner. So I get that. Like, a lot of times you'll do what you think you want done for you, for her, and she is like, no, I want this different. That's not in alignment. Right, because you're supposed to do what she wants. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman and a man want something totally different. Mm-hmm. It's like differences within that, but then it comes with the mental health portion.
It all plays a factor.
Yeah, it all plays a factor, like carrying grief. I had two men on here, two guys, you know them, 100 Mag, and Keys to Music. Like, both of them, like, being on here, and they both carrying grief, and they haven't even grieved like parents and close friends, and I'm just sitting here like, what? Mm-hmm. Because you aren't supposed to. You just supposed to figure it out and keep moving. Like, no, that's not okay.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. A lot of people are doing it. And then, men killing themselves and things like that. It's a lot that's happening. So I just really wanted to speak towards that because you should be able to cry and know someone cares,
Yeah.
Yeah. And you should be able to speak to your woman, your friends, your family, whoever, like have that. And
We just in the space right now where vulnerability ain't it ain't the most glamorous thing because like those become viral moments as opposed to a moment where you see somebody needing some help.
yeah,
They'll take advantage of that and spin it.
they show
So
will.
it as weakness or something like that. No, that ain't what
And
that.
that's where the trust, like you don't have the trust. You
Yeah,
don't
that's why
have
you'll never
nothing.
see what you need to see.
Right.
They gonna mask it.
Every time.
Nobody trying to be the butt of a joke, you know?
Exactly. That's wow. Well, thank you for
That's just the truth.
speaking on it. Thank
That's
you.
just the truth.
Thank you for taking the time to speak on it. I know that wasn't planned, but
Oh no, it's all good. Somebody need maybe we help somebody with that.
hopefully it will because I feel like I don't know. Like I can't wrap my head around a lot of stuff. Like even shopping for Father's Day, you're going to find everything for a woman. There is nothing for men. That pissed me off. Like I was in the store cursing.
All right, we can talk about that. I thought I was tripping.
I was in the store cursing. Okay. I was like, are you kidding me? And the woman was like, I was like, so y'all really ain't got nothing? They was like, are you okay? Like, no, this is my 4th store. Y'all don't have, no one has nothing.
Okay, so I was in the store. Mother's Day in May, right? I think May
Yeah.
1st I started seeing all the memorabilia, the Mother's Day. I seen everything. I don't know what day of the week or the month it was. I went in Kroger. I ain't see a balloon, a flower, a
Nothing.
mug that said daddy on it or nothing.
Nothing.
I said, oh, that's how y'all feel about it.
Yeah. And if you don't order it
That's
and
the
get it
overall
custom
thing.
made,
I don't
it's
feel like
crazy.
that in my household though. I'm just saying I
Yeah.
noticed the general synopsis. I see.
I'm creative.
I see that.
I'm creative, so mine's is good and taken
Yeah,
care of. But
yeah.
it's still the fact, like, it just pissed me off because I'm like, yo, I was last minute on some stuff and it was like, shit.
I don't know what direction we need to be pointing at for that. Because we get a lot of flack as far as what they feel like the men should and shouldn't be doing in today's, like, there ain't no more good men, ain't no more this, ain't no more men like my granddaddy, this and that. But I think the token is the same on both sides. Nothing is the same.
Nothing is.
There's no more nothing like it used to be. I ain't finna single out nothing, but ain't nothing is the same as it used to be. I think we got to do better as appreciating each other more
Yeah, we do.
in totality.
You and I agree 1,000%. Mind, body, spirit.
Yeah, man and woman to child, every way, all the way around.
Yeah. And a lot of people got to understand, too, because a lot of women, when they speak on their granddaddies, they think about their grandmamas being barefoot and pregnant and don't have to work and their granddaddy's carrying it. But there's a whole different time.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen how much everything is
Now, yeah.
You, like, these men, they...
Almost every household has got to be 2 income.
It got to be 2 incomes. People want
Or 3.
6-7 figure men, and that's 1% of the population. So
Yeah,
you tripping.
we playing a numbers game.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's like, y'all, I get it. It's nothing is the same. Like, that's what I was saying with the women. And I know a lot of times the women who do watch me, I feel like they're in alignment with me. But there is some that may not be in alignment and may try to say, oh, she's a pick me or whatever they call it. And no, I'm a realist.
Yeah.
Baby, get it together.
Yeah.
You want somebody to take care of you, but you can't even take care of yourself, and you can't take care of them if they ever needed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it gotta
That's
work
a
both
problem.
ways. Yeah.
So it got to work both ways. And I agree. People aren't the same anymore, but
Yeah. We're going to pray on that, man.
Yeah.
All we can do is be what we can be.
exactly. Exactly. Try to be better than what we
Yeah.
are. So we're going to talk about the man in the mirror since we talk so much about men and mental health.
Okay.
So you mentioned sobriety, accountability, faith, and self-development.
Okay, yeah.
What truth about yourself did you finally have to face in the mirror before real growth could begin?
I was. When you talk about grieving, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. Everybody got different ways that they do it. And I guess I was just trying to mask it by feeling good, man. So you'll take that drink or whatever your vice may be, you know what I'm saying? You're just trying to hide that pain. And the next day, the same issue still is right there. And I just wanted to have a different approach to what I was facing. So you want to look that in the mirror sober and see what that looked like and tackle that like that, you know what I'm saying? So that was it. That was it. The switch flipped. Probably maybe a month or so ago, I hadn't had a drink. No, I hadn't had no liquor. And I feel good. But I was kind of just watching myself outside of myself. Like the next day, I may have carried myself in a way that I wasn't proud of. You know what I'm saying? Once I sobered up, I'm like, man, I shouldn't have said that, shouldn't have did that. And being coherent is just a whole lot better for me because there's a lot of moments I had I wasn't coherent. I wouldn't have done that, you know what I'm saying, if I was, type of thing.
Right.
So just being honest with myself, like, man, let's scale it back, cut it off, and let's see how we can move and how much better we can be for the people around us and ourselves in that way. And that's what it's been doing. That's what I've been doing, and it's been working for me.
That's self-honesty. I was speaking on another podcast and speaking about self-awareness. In order to be self-aware, you have to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
And that's the hard truth, like actually unfolding some things and noticing parts about you that you like, oh.
Yeah, nigga was drinking too much. Nigga was drinking too much. I was. Like,
he said too much.
My family, man, we can drink, man, and it ain't no secret. But I don't want that to be the label. I don't want that to be the front. I don't want that to be the cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need that to be what I'm destined to be. Mm-hmm. So we moving without it. We moving without it.
Yeah, that's good. Like, I did the 90-day sober challenge.
Okay, this is like the 75 hard challenge.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I did 90, I think. Trying to make sure.
What you do on day 91?
Honey, listen. I'm trying to think of did I make it to 90? I know I made it past 2 months. Into my third month.
You shoot for a star, you still land on the moon.
And it was really my choice. Like, it wasn't, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't something that I just, that, like people had them challenges and stuff. Mm-hmm. It was just like,
you challenge yourself.
Yeah, I'm big on like how you told me that I have a lot of self-control. So that's something like I want to make sure that I don't have an addiction or addictive personality.
Oh yeah.
So in order to make sure that, I have to take away things.
Yeah, you have to deny the flesh.
Yeah, to see if, okay, do I have this addiction?
Am I relying on it?
Am I relying on something?
Depending on it.
That's my biggest thing. So it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Let me see. So if something happens, do I have to pour me a glass of wine to unwind?
Yeah, you
because the kids done made me mad or something, or I done had a bad day at work. I don't. Right. So okay, I don't have that. Even like I'll do that with people. Like if my man want to walk away, you know what I'm saying? It's like no matter how badly it hurt, let me make sure that I'm not addicted, but I truly love you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't an addiction. This is like, I truly love you. Yeah. So with that, I may need you for certain things, but those needs, I can figure out ways to take care of those myself. You know what I'm saying? So if it was a point where you was to walk away, it wouldn't be no crazy stuff or, me blowing up your phone. And no, it's a respect thing. Like, I still love you. And if that's how we are growing apart, then that's okay. Yeah. Like, we may not talk for a while, but
anytime you remove things like that, it's basically just to regain control. Yeah, regain control. Your mind and your body and to exercise discipline. Yeah. That's important.
You gotta have discipline.
It. Yeah, man. Because it's so easy to do what you want to do.
Agreed. And that's the biggest thing. Like, even when it came to the food, like, I didn't stop eating it because society told me to. I stopped eating it because I needed to stop eating it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even like with the health thing, like I found out something about my health that it's something called endometriosis. A lot of women have it. A lot of Black women have it too.
Okay.
And being diagnosed with it, like it can turn into cancer.
Okay.
So it's like,
Just jump in front of
okay,
that thing.
what causes it? Well, it's the inflammation of your cervix, and it's like the tissue of your cervix grows outside of your cervix versus so it's not shedding properly.
Okay.
And that's what causes endometriosis. So it's like, what causes that? It's mucus. What has mucus in it? Red meat, dairy,
Getting it from food, processed foods at that.
processed foods. So it's like, what are you gonna do? So at first I was being hard-headed. Then I was having like what they call it is crisis. So I'm having endometriosis crisis. Like I could be cooking and it just hit me. Like I'm talking about the worst pain you could
Sharp
ever
pain.
feel. Like felt like someone was stabbing me consistently, stabbing and cutting me, like and pouring alcohol on it. So it was like, oh my God, like this is the pain that just make you drop everything and drop to your knees.
Okay.
And my kids seeing me like that,
No.
I was like, oh dog,
I got
is food that good?
I feel you.
Nope. So I started veering away from it, and it's like, ooh, that smell good. Ooh, I want some. This ain't good for
You
me.
chose life.
I had to choose life, but that came with discipline because there's a lot of people that be like, oh, you gotta die some way. Well, I'm not dying this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's those things. I ain't never shared that either.
That was very enlightening.
Let
It
me
was
do that
educational. Somebody, I'm telling you, gonna help somebody today.
It's gonna help somebody.
gonna
We're gonna help somebody today.
I
We're gonna
hope
help
so.
somebody. So, as a husband, father, artist, and man of faith, what legacy are you intentionally building that has nothing to do with music?
Oh man, however we get there, I need all of my kids to have a springboard to do whatever they decide to try to do. I want my wife to just be comfortable, whatever she want to do. She want a crazy big porch and some land or some shit like that. So we make that happen. I don't really care about me too much because I ain't hard to please. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm happy when everybody else is most times. But legacy as far as changing the narrative from what it was when I was growing up. It's just so much that we weren't privy to. Financial literacy, the right way, a man showing a woman love in front of my kids. You know, I need them to see great examples so they can go out there and know how this thing's supposed to go.
Yep.
That's the legacy I'm trying to
And
build
that
and
is,
lead, man.
I'm glad you said that because it's a lot of people who will hide public affection. Oh,
Well, you know,
but I'm not saying like
I ain't telling you to be
going
outside
Oh,
making,
okay. No.
making tapes or nothing, but
No. Okay. So when I say, why do people take affection that way?
But-
so when I say affection, I mean like even a hug or a kiss on the forehead or, you giving your partner a kiss or something like that. Not
I bring her flowers a lot. Like
not
I show them a lot of
deep
different.
kiss, but like those type of things. And then, how you help each other, how you bring her flowers, how
We in the
you
kitchen
open the
cooking
door.
together.
Cooking together, sitting on the couch watching a movie together. You
Yeah.
probably got your arm, on her.
Yeah.
Like those type of things is what boys need to see.
They need to see. And my
little
daughters
girls
need to see it too.
Yeah, like that's how a man's supposed to treat me. Like
Yeah, holding the door for,
those type
The
of
small
things,
stuff.
but not like when I say affection, because I don't know why people think affection means
That's the TV thing, PDA.
sexual.
Public displays of affection, and you know
It's
where that
like
goes.
no, I don't mean it that
No,
way.
we don't mean it like that.
I think it's a different type. Like affection can be shown in a whole different way.
Yeah.
Like
Just showing love.
showing love.
Just showing love.
Showing love. Showing that this is how you love someone properly.
Yeah.
And that like, oh God. Okay, so it
No,
is
I'm with you. I'm with you.
purpose, calling, and evolution. Question number 9. If success disappeared tomorrow and nobody could hear another song you created, what part of your purpose would still remain?
Somebody who set out on a journey to be good at something, to be recognized for something, or to feel fulfilled. If I couldn't do anything else productively in music, they could go and take some pages from the book. They can go and look at the work. They'll just know it's possible.
Right.
Coming from where I come from, no, I'm talking about limited to no resources. Just how would I ever get on these platforms? Keep going. Do it genuinely. Keep going. If they just go and look at that, because you can see the work from 15, 16. I think my oldest YouTube video might be 17 years old or something like that. Mm-hmm. You can watch it all chronologically. And I hope that that's what still stands. You can go and see that journey and know that it's possible for yourself.
Right.
Whatever you're doing, if you got some consistency and some passion, it can happen for you.
Don't forget authenticity.
Authenticity. That's why I say also to be genuine about it. Truly be yourself.
Yeah.
That way you ain't working hard. You ain't putting on no images or nothing like that.
Right.
And if they like it, they like it. If they don't, it's not for them.
Right.
But that's not for you to stop being who you are.
Exactly.
For sure.
I tell them all the time, exclusivity is one of the best things to be.
Yeah.
That means you are not for everybody.
Everybody can't have access to you.
Right. That's when your price goes
You water yourself down that way.
That's when your price goes up.
Yeah, your price go up when you're exclusive.
Yeah.
Real.
When you for everybody.
Yeah.
You're a little cheap. When you look at your life right now, what do you believe God is trying to teach you in this season?
That even in my mess, man, no matter how many mistakes I've made, he can use me. He can use me to be a light, to be an example for his people and mine. Yeah. He
I like
can use
that.
me. He can use you. Wherever you at in your life right now, you can be used. No mistake should be for granted, man. That mistake was to make something better.
Right.
For real. I want everybody to hold on to that gem right there. Don't beat yourself up either, because you can't always get it right. But be intentional about the next time, for sure.
That's a good gem to leave.
Yeah, man.
I like that, because a lot of times people, they'll beat themselves up about mistakes. And I can sometimes find myself doing it knowing, knowing that I'm supposed to give myself grace and knowing everything that I know. It happens because it's human nature. But yeah, you got to give yourself some grace and just remember that you made that mistake in order to learn a lesson.
Conviction is good, though, because you're conscious in your spirit. Mm-hmm. So, that's good. But move accordingly with that.
Don't sit in it. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you said you're in a season of self-development and deeper faith.
Yeah.
What conversation do you believe more men need to have with themselves that they're currently avoiding?
What door are you hiding behind? Are we living out loud? Are we living our truths out loud? Is there anything that's keeping us from doing so? There was a message at church. That's what stuck out with me just now when you asked that. And the first question was, what doors are we hiding behind as men that keep us from fulfilling whatever purpose it is? And I didn't have the answer to the question. I just liked the question. And it kind of just keeps your wheel turning.
And you still don't have that answer.
No, you don't need to have it. You need to have that question in your mind, though, at all times. Because you might not know right in that moment, but as long as you're thinking about it, you're going to figure it out.
You're going to figure it out. That's deep. What door?
Because sometimes you really don't know. You're like, man, I ain't hiding.
Yeah.
You might not know.
Yeah, and you hiding.
That you was doing this, that was keeping you from that.
Yeah.
You might not be trying to hide.
Mm-hmm. But you hiding, though. we see you over there hiding.
You might be just holding yourself up, whatever you call it.
You hide behind the red door, the yellow door, the blue door, the black door, the clear door.
You can't hide behind the clear door.
Yeah. Sometimes
Sorry.
they're clear. You know something though? You know those little mirrors, the doors that
well,
look
you
like
can see, but they
it's
can't
clear.
see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like they do when they doing the
When you're trying to
witness
stare in that
protection
mirror
thing.
where there's
Yeah.
nothing that's staring back, it's just clear, and you looking like there's darkness.
But everybody
right there.
else sees you.
Yeah. That's deep. You know that?
Yeah.
You
It
can't
is.
see nothing, but everybody else see you.
Yeah.
So what is it that everybody else see that you don't see?
You gotta take the blinders off, man.
We gonna get into my spirit fire round.
Okay. I feel like I'm on Drink Champs now.
We ain't got no drink.
What we got?
So you got 5 seconds to answer each question.
Uh-oh.
That means you can't think about it. Just speak it.
All right, I'm gonna try my best.
You ready?
Yeah.
What lesson cost you the most?
Not being patient.
What are you still healing from?
Grief, loss.
What part of yourself are you protecting these days?
My spirit.
What does manhood mean today that it didn't mean 20 years ago?
Accountability.
What has grief made you appreciate?
Time.
What do you owe yourself?
$300,000. No,
What
I'm just- hold on. I owe myself.
I was like,
I owe myself
okay.
honesty.
Honesty.
Yeah.
He said a number. Okay. What are you learning to surrender?
Not trying to win every battle.
Who are you becoming?
Wholesome, I hope. Man, that's a good answer. I hope I'm becoming wholesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
A wholesome person. I like it. So, finish this sentence. The version of me I'm most proud of is the one that blank because blank.
Version of
The
myself.
version of me I'm most proud of is the one that blank because blank.
The version of myself that I'm most proud of is the one that took initiative to spearhead spirituality in my household.
Because
that in turn keeps us all grounded and together.
that's dope. I like that. I want to thank you so much for coming on to InDeep
Man,
with
I
Indy.
appreciate it, man. I'll be back tomorrow. What we talking about tomorrow?
Right. Listen.
It's therapy, man. You should be a therapist.
You,
Indy the therapist, y'all.
Indy the therapist. That's what I need to
Put
do.
that on your IG.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that on
put
your bio.
that. I need to
Yeah.
do something.
You
This
got
is
it.
therapy.
You got
This
it.
is therapy. Thank you. A lot of you know what? That's crazy because people are starting to say that more and more.
Hey.
Like at the end of my podcast,
We can't escape
it's
our
like,
calling now.
This is
so,
therapy.
But if you're walking in your purpose, you might be already there, man.
I am walking in my purpose, so
be
this
already
is
there.
my
I
therapy
don't know what
session.
certifications need to be gotten for it, but she on to something.
I'm on to something, y'all. I'm on to something.
For sure.
Well, give them your tags.
All my stuff is pretty simple, man. JDolla on the track. JDolla track. Actually, I want you to Google that.
Oh.
It's gonna send you everywhere. My YouTube, my IG, my Bandcamp, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you like to listen to music. The internet is my playground, man. JDolla on the track. I promise you, I got something for you.
That's what's up. Well, again, thank you so much for
Man,
coming
I appreciate you for having me.
on. Dropping
for sure.
so many gems, JDolla.
Man, I didn't even know I was gonna be that smart today.
I'm happy that you was.
I know I'm gonna
You
be
see
that
what
smart today.
InDeep bring out of you. I'm just saying, it's like them normal questions. They don't make you think. I make you think. I make you go
This
back.
is great.
You know what I'm saying?
I love the journalists. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
You put some effort into these questions.
I did. And
I did a lot of podcasts and interviews. None as detailed as this one.
Thank you.
Honesty.
Thank you. I got to clip that so I can make sure y'all see that.
Yeah.
So they can understand.
Let them know.
Yes, so they can understand what they finna start paying for.
Sure.
I'm just playing. I'm not
That's
actually.
right. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not.
Let's go.
But yes, I want to thank y'all so much for watching InDeep with Indy. Yet another week. Y'all already know my episodes drop on Tuesday on Roku, on Friday on YouTube.
I'm gonna be on Roku.
Yeah.
Oh, TV. Okay. Oh, yo, look, what else is on? We're gonna be on Prime.
Listen, we need to. Oh my God. So, y'all already know. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all got a lot of gems from this. I hope that it filled up your cups as it filled up mine and also JDolla's.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we helped someone with our conversation.
That's the goal.
And y'all continue to watch, like, share, follow, subscribe, and comment. Ask questions, engage. That is the way that you get more out of my episodes, is by engaging and asking questions. You can ask questions to me. You can ask questions to my guests like JDolla, anything like that.
Talk to me, I talk back.
Right. So y'all make sure y'all hit that bell so y'all can get them notifications. Peace, love, and light.